Okay, guys, I might get slammed for this one. I don't know why this happens with this computer. Isn't this weird? Or with Rumble. That's okay. We'll work it out. Um,
Mammograms. Good, bad? Is this all more propaganda to feed the big pharmaceutical industry? Listen to one doctor's take in clip 4.
This here is why I never have and never will get a mammogram.
Data has come out about mammography, getting a mammogram, that shows that for every 10,000 people that you give a mammogram to, 8 people will die that would have never had breast cancer from breast cancer.
what?
Now, you can justify using a mammogram and say, well, hundreds of people will be saved by getting mammograms. There is a ton of data that actually shows there's a 52% overdiagnosis when using mammography. That means that we are treating a great deal of people that would have never died of breast cancer in the first place just by doing the mammogram. Why are we getting mammograms and telling women to get mammograms on a yearly basis, especially if they have dense breast tissue, when the radiation from the mammogram can actually cause breast cancer? And they've done long-term studies on this. I actually read a Cochrane review, which is the most prestigious research agency that exists. It's a huge meta-analysis of multiple studies, and basically said, in a study of node-positive cancers that were saved within pre-screens versus control screen would be a mammogram, there was a 0 net effectiveness rating. So just keep that in mind. Ultrasound and thermogram should be the standard.
America, land of the fee, home of the scam.
Well,
Yep.
you had GE Medical, especially being based here, the X-ray division. I'm not sure if the mammography machines were part of the X-ray division here, but I'm kind of thinking they might have been. Now I'm going to go ahead and tell you something. I never had one. If I don't go to the doctor unless I feel sick. The last time I went to a gynecologist, I can't remember why I went. I was just having some weird pains or cramps or something. And it must have been 20 years ago. And it was, is where it was during the time where the switch over from the patient seeing the doctor, then you had to see the nurse or the practitioner. They were there trying to water everything down. And she said, well, I'm going to give you a shot of some hormone, something or another. And I'm like, what? So I bent over, she gives me a shot. And I just felt really weird. I don't know what it was. I didn't ask. I just kind of was pushed out the door. And then I just started freaking out. And she wanted me to get all these tests done and all this shit. I'm like, oh, it's okay. And I never went back. That's all I can say.
Now, this one is a little more, maybe you might say, disturbing with the subject material. And yet, here it is again. Here's the corrupt medical industry finding a new way to use people and profit themselves in clip 5.
Your mom or you plan to be ever and you haven't seen this clip, you need to watch it.
Oh, this might be kind of loud. I should probably unplug this. If you're a mom or you plan to ever be and you haven't seen this clip, you need to watch it.
20 years. Currently, I've reversed it by 13 years.
What was this? Why do women always have to look so provocative whenever this is why I don't show my face on camera.
You might say disturbing with the subject material. And yet, here it is again. Here's the corrupt medical industry finding a new way to use people and profit themselves in clip 5.
your mom or you plan to be ever and you haven't seen this clip, you need to watch it.
In 20 years. Currently, I've reversed it by 13 years. I received the second dose of exosomes that
Wait a minute. I received the second dose of, I don't know, this kind of jumped from, okay. I received the second dose of exosomes that are 180 billion derived from ethically sourced C-section birds here in the USA. What?
180 billion derived from ethically sourced C-section birds here in the USA. They are derived from the
Well, she definitely has fake tits, but okay.
umbilical cord of these deliveries. They are the real deals.
In case you're wondering what all that meant, it means that this woman is using stem cells and exosomes from cord blood and placentas as an anti-aging product. And although ethically sourced sounds great, I highly doubt that you were told that
Ethically sourced? What does that mean? There is no way. If a woman is having a baby, a doctor says, "Hey, we're going to use your placenta and cord and umbilical cord, and we're going to, resell it and market it to products for women for anti-aging." Honestly, in this day and age, if I was having a baby, I would have one at home. I would never go to a hospital. I hate hospitals.
the blood that belonged inside your baby or that was left inside the cord going to be sold for profit to medical industries and skincare industries. When you're in labor and the baby is navigating the birth canal, up to 30% of its blood can be squeezed and pushed back up the cord into the placenta, making the baby smaller to navigate the birth canal. Once the baby comes out, your placenta contracts and pumps that blood back to your baby, which is why you want to wait for white, not delayed cord clamping or 1 minute. Any blood left inside the cord is full of life-sustaining nutrients for your baby, and it's important that they get those. But I digress. The medical system is meant to work on informed consent.
I've noticed I'm getting a static now. I don't know if that's coming from the video itself or my computer, so let's just keep going.
Informed, meaning you're going to be told what they're going to do with your baby's blood and your cells, and consent, meaning you actually allow this to happen. The last time I checked, I've never heard of a mom consenting to the hospital profiting off her baby's blood. Let me know your thoughts. Did you know that this is happening?
Yeah, and they do the same thing to the aborted babies.
Okay, so I get this on Rumble every now and then. Okay, I'll end it. Hopefully it won't go to shorts.